What's going on guys, Messi here and welcome to a brand new video and welcome to your daily dose of transfer content. And today we have got a lot to get through, so just before we get started, if you could do our good stuff by leaving a like rating, press the subscribe button if you're new, and press the bell notification next to it so you never miss an upload. Yesterday's episode will be down below in the description box, and the current schedule every day at 8 AM UK time, there'll be a new video for you to look forward to. And finally, drop a comment below, I'll try to respond to as many as I can. So first up today we have got a deal for Brentford, who obviously missed out on Premier League football via the playoffs against Fulham, but have confirmed the signing of forward Tonali as from Peterborough. It's an initial fee of about £5 million and that could rise to over £10 million over time. That's due to additional bonuses and add-ons. Immobile has signed a new 5-year contract at Lazio. It keeps him at the club until 2025, and recently he was linked to the likes of Barcelona and even Newcastle United at one point, but he'll be staying at his current club. That's after winning the European Golden Boot. After spending last season on loan at the club, Harrison Reed has made a permanent move to Premier League newcomers Fulham. It's from Southampton and the fee is reportedly about the £8 million mark, and he signed a 4-year contract. And Fulham also confirmed another midfielder rival from Southampton, this time it's Mario Lemina. The 26-year-old will spend the upcoming campaign on loan at Craven Cottage, and the loan fee is about £1.8 million. There's also an obligation to buy for about £5.8 million, that is if Fulham avoid relegation from the Premier League and he makes at least 20 appearances this campaign. And the next one is from Telefoot and RMC, but it looks like it is a done deal. They said Marseille are close to signing Yuto Nagatomo from Galatasaray. The Japanese left back will spend one season at the Ligue 1 outfit and he'll join on a free transfer. Monaco are closing in on the signing of Bayer Leverkusen forward Kevin Volland, and this story is from RAKITIC. The 28-year-old will make the move to the Ligue 1 side for a fee within the region of €15 million, and the deal is set to be finalised today. Volland scored 10 goals in 27 games for the Bundesliga side last season, and their manager, this is the Bayer Leverkusen manager, he has confirmed he doesn't expect him to play for the club again or even train with them. One for United fans that I mentioned yesterday is about Ajax midfielder Donny van de Beek, and there's now some more updates about the situation from various different outlets. So first up is that he's agreed a 5-year contract to sign for the club. The Premier League side have also agreed to pay a fee which is in the region of €40 million plus additional bonuses, though I think it converts to about £40 million overall. The 23-year-old is now expected to fly to Manchester this week, that's to finalise the move and undergo a medical. I think it's a very good bit of business from them. Of course, he's a player which is very versatile. He can actually play, I believe, as a false 9 all the way back to a more defensive-minded player. And the next one will be confirmed at some point today or yesterday for you guys, and the story is from Marca. They're saying Ivan Rakitic is currently undergoing a medical at Sevilla. That's ahead of a move from Barcelona. He's one of many players in this current Barca squad that will be allowed to leave. I'm unsure on how much a transfer will cost because I think he's got 1 year left on his current deal, but he will sign a 3-year contract. That's after the two clubs reached an agreement. And he did say the only club he would like to join if he was to leave Barca, it would be a return back to Sevilla. And the next one is a confirmed deal pretty much, or it will be at some point this week, and that is that Milan have reached an agreement with Brescia that's to sign highly rated 20-year-old midfielder Sandro Tonali. The club and player came to an agreement on personal terms on Sunday night. He'll be earning about €2.2 million a year plus additional bonuses, and he's set to put pen to paper on a 5-year contract. The transfer will be an initial loan deal worth around €10 million, with an option to buy included, not an obligation, for a further €20 million. There are bonuses on top of this, which takes the total fee after the add-ons to about the €35 million mark. The player will extend his current contract at Brescia, that's before making the switch to the Rossoneri. There's a method behind this because I know people are like, why is he extending with Brescia if he's going to AC Milan? It's because if Milan opt out of the option to buy, which is pretty unlikely, let's face it, it would mean he'd return to Brescia with only 1 year left on his contract. So he would be available for a much lower fee, and it puts him in a very bad position. All the medicals are scheduled in for Thursday, and he'll sign his contract on Friday. Juventus are planning to launch a transfer swoop for Fiorentina star Federico Chiesa, and this story is from HAVERTZ. La Viola are willing to listen to offers in the region of €70 million, but the Bianconeri don't wish to fork out such a large fee. Juve are willing to include Gonzalo Higuain or Luca Pellegrini in any final deal. They're hoping to reduce the price overall and want to bring him in on a long-term loan with the option to buy. Tottenham are in talks to sign Bournemouth forward Josh King, according to TalkSport. The 28-year-old is seen as a potential backup option for Harry Kane, who has been Spurs' first choice forward for the best part of 6 years now. King was also linked to a return to Manchester United back in January, but looks set to be offered another chance to remain in the Premier League, that's following Bournemouth's relegation. Leicester have identified Atalanta fullback Timothy Castagne as a transfer target, and this according to HLN. The Foxes want the 24-year-old to fill the spot in their defence that was vacated by the outgoing Ben Chilwell, who joined Chelsea last week. Castagne will link up with Belgian teammates Dennis Praet and Yuri Tielemans, that's if he completes a move to Leicester this summer, and the club have offered about £18 million plus additional bonuses. A couple of Leeds United rumours next up, and the first one is from Fabrizio Romano. He is saying Leeds are in talks to sign highly rated 18-year-old defender Josko Gvardiol, sorry if I say his name wrong. It'll be around €20 million as a fee, and he'll sign from Dinamo Zagreb. He's attracted a lot of interest from top European sides, with Champions League winners Bayern Munich making an inquiry back in May. And the second story is from Italian outlet Il Messaggero. They're saying Leeds United could hand former Liverpool midfielder Luis Alberto a return to the Premier League. The report claims the newly promoted side have made an inquiry about Alberto, who now enjoys a very good reputation as one of the best playmakers in European football. Roma goalkeeper Robin Olsen looks set to join Celtic on loan, and the report is from Tuttosport. The Scottish champions lost both Fraser Forster and Craig Gordon this season and see the 30-year-old Sweden international as an ideal signing. Celtic are unable to meet his full wage demands though, meaning Roma will have to pay a portion if they were to make the deal happen. And yet another Celtic rumour from the Daily Mail is that Celtic is set to boost their defensive ranks, that's by signing Shane Duffy from Brighton. The Ireland international, who is also wanted by West Brom and West Ham, he's set to move to Scotland on loan. Valencia have contacted Arsenal to discuss a possible move for Matteo Guendouzi, and the story is from Super Deporte. The Gunners are reportedly willing to let the French midfielder leave, that's as he's not part of Mikel Arteta's plans. The Spanish side cannot afford to buy the 21-year-old though, but hope to convince Arsenal to let him leave on a loan deal. And who knows, it could be very beneficial for everyone, because he needs more first team football as it seems he's been a bit frozen out at Arsenal, that was since the Brighton game. And a move to Valencia, a team that's pretty much rebuilding from the bottom, he would get first team football there, and if he impresses, Arsenal would get a better fee. Kolasinac is on the verge of a return to former club Schalke on a loan deal, and the story is from Bild. The fullback will return to the German outfit, that's after they reached a deal with Arsenal to split his wages. It'd be over the course of the whole season, with each club paying about €2.5 million. Barcelona are keen on a swap deal involving defender Samuel Umtiti and Lyon forward Memphis Depay, and this story comes from Mundo Deportivo. Ronald Koeman is keen to boost his forward line this summer, but he's also under pressure to lighten the club's spiralling wage bill, making a swap deal the ideal solution. The Catalan Giants hope the prospect of returning to his boyhood club, it would be enough to persuade Umtiti to leave the Camp Nou. After closing in on Donny van de Beek, Dayot UPAMECANO is said to be Manchester United's next summer target. ESPN report that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer wants to reinforce his defence and sees the young Frenchman as the perfect solution. He recently signed a new contract there until 2023, which does have a £37 million release clause, but that doesn't come into play until the summer of 2021. Now maybe in 1 year's time he could go to Old Trafford for the £37 million, but considering he signed that contract extension less than a month ago, I'd be very surprised to see him move on already. Chelsea look to be closing in on a move for Kai Havertz. That's after the Bayer Leverkusen star was not present at his current club's pre-season fitness testing, and this story is from Bild. The 21-year-old did attend mandatory testing for COVID-19 on Friday and Saturday, but was absent when the Leverkusen squad met up again on Sunday. Chelsea and Leverkusen have now agreed a fee of €80 million, that's as an initial fee. The German club will receive an extra $20 million in additional fees. $10 million is pretty much guaranteed, the other 10 is dependent on winning trophies. And by Leverkusen's boss, Peter Bosz, he confirmed that he's not expecting either Kai Havertz or Kevin Volland back at the club, and Sky Germany claimed this transfer will be concluded at some point this week. And the final story today is about the one and only Lionel Messi, who features pretty much every single day now. So this story comes from Goal.com. They said Messi did not show up for Barcelona training on Monday. He considers his contract with the club over, and therefore he thinks he's now a free agent. But that, guys, is going to be it for this video. So if you could do that good stuff by leaving a like rating, press the subscribe button if you're new, and press the bell notification next to it so you never miss an upload. Yesterday's episode will be down below in the description box, and the current schedule every day at 8 AM UK time, there'll be a new video for you to look forward to. So thank you for watching, I'll see you next time.